Hey, welcome back to my channel. Obviously I need to get into the habit of like filming and uploading a video as of when I can. But I did put on my Instagram story the other day, I think about 2 days ago, asking people if they had any assumptions about me, like if they have any now or if they had any when they first met me. So many people had replied back to like the little question bit on Instagram, and some people just like privately messaged me on Instagram, and some of them were actually quite interested about what people thought about me. So now I'm gonna read out what the assumptions was, and then I'll just answer them as honest as I can. So here we go. So somebody had said they assumed that I would like to travel the world. Now this is quite interesting. I've never been on holiday or anything like that. I wouldn't say I'd like to travel the world, but there's some places that I'd like to go for on a holiday. Not necessarily travel though. I don't feel like I would enjoy that. Not that I would enjoy it, it's just I'd get bored of not being able to go on my phone properly, like with no electricity or anything like that. And I feel like that's why I would just enjoy holiday and not actually travel around the world, because it's not really something that I've ever really wanted to do. Somebody else had assumed that I was quite confident when they first met me, because I was very chatty. Now I'm actually quite a shy person, believe it or not. I don't, like, for instance, like my boyfriend, I've been with him for like 3 years, and even now, like, I don't feel comfortable in like asking for something or saying something that I know that I should feel confident about saying or asking for. So for instance, like, I'll ask him to go and ask his dad or his mum for something that I might want or that I might need. I.e. like, I've had a car crash, so it's hard for me to get around places now if I don't rely on public transport. And even now, like, that's quite of a piss take because of what's going on. So I have to rely on Gary, so James's dad. And I hate asking Gary for anything or anybody else for anything, because I know that I'm quite independent and I can do things myself. So I have to go and ask James if he can go and ask his dad for a favour for me. And I don't know why, it's just, I've just always been like that, and I am quite a shy person. So for that person to say to me that I made them feel at ease when they first met me, I love that, because I know that I can make people feel confident to come and speak to me, or to feel like I'm a good person to come like have a chat with or like mess around with. Like, I am such a people's person. Like, I love making new friends, and I love just having a laugh with everybody, no matter who you are. Even if you were a stranger, I meant like stranger in the street, like, I'd have a full-on conversation with you and I'd be nice. Like, I'm not a nasty person, so that's actually made me quite happy. And again, somebody else has said they thought I was quite shy when they met me, which, yeah, I am. I actually really am shy. So it takes, I don't know, I feel like if I can get a good vibe from somebody when I first meet them, then that's it. Like, deal is done. Like, I can feel myself being me around that person. But whereas if I get a bad vibe from this person that I meet, then it's like, no, like, I don't even want to be friends with you if you're going to be a bad vibe person. Do you know if that makes sense? And this person has said to me that she felt like when she first met me, she was like, damn, you're good at makeup. I did actually, in fact, I sat a course in college, hair major makeup, for a year. I think it was a year. I got a diploma in hair major makeup because I passed the courses. And so yeah, I'd like to class myself that I'm not like Nikki Tutorials or Jeffree Star, or, you know, these big people that are here. I'm like here. Then from here there's like Beth Kenyon, Brittany Daynes, everybody else that I know of that's like really good at makeup. I do like to consider myself as being good at doing makeup, but yeah, thank you. Somebody has assumed that they believe that my favourite alcoholic beverage is gin. Now, I'd say yeah, because wine gives me a really, really, really bad hangover the next day, and gin it doesn't, so gin's like my best friend. But yeah, I do like gin. Gordon's, in fact. I never used to be a fan of pink gin. I never ever used to like pink gin. So up to now, I'm slightly getting to like Gordon's pink gin, and I really want to try the lemon, peach and orange Gordon's gin, right? And there is another one that is my all-time favourite, and I highly recommend you to try it. You can get it from Asda, Tesco, Morrison's, anywhere that I presume do a wide range of gin brands and flavours, and it's actually sherbet lemon. Sherbet lemon fizz, whew, man, it is a game changer. But yeah, I would say that your assumption is right. I do like gin. Another friend that I've known for quite a long time, she assumed nothing about me because she loved me from the first time she met me. So do you know what? Hey ho, because I feel the same and I've never stopped. So yeah, we're in this together. And then you'll know who you are when I go have fun to sleep. But yeah. But no, yes, but thanks for that. That was really lovely. Another assumption that somebody's made about me, I've known this girl since school. I was the most kind-hearted, gorgeous girl. And we had the best few years together. Oh, like... Like, I'm so hard on myself in so many different areas to do with me and in my life, and to read that from somebody else, like, it's actually really nice. Like, there's actually nice people out there that can actually be really nice. But yeah, so this girl I've known, God, years. I see her now and then on nights out, but we're not as close as what we used to be, and I do miss that. But yeah, like, that's really lovely, so thank you for that. But again, I try to be just me. Like, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, because I am genuinely a nice person, and I do genuinely like to make new friends. I'm nice to everybody, unless, you know, they're arsey and I just can't. So yeah, I'm glad that most people think that about me. Somebody else assumed that they thought that I was nasty. Quite sad that somebody can think that about somebody, but then if there's, I don't know, there's rumours, or you've seen something about this person, or you've heard something about this person, then obviously that's going to be your reaction to this person. So I kind of get that, but I'm glad that this person didn't think that when they actually met me, because like I said, like, I am genuinely a nice person. I try to be as friendly as I can when I meet somebody. But yeah, so thanks for that. But no, the issues that you thought made me a bad person, obviously it hasn't. Somebody has assumed that they thought that I am a party girl. Well, I like my nights out. I really, really like my nights out. And if anybody has me on Snapchat or Instagram or even Facebook Messenger, you can see my stories of all my nights out, being absolutely mortal, having a good time. But that doesn't change me to be a bad person at all. It just makes, like, I'm 20 years old. Like, you're gonna go out, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna drink. That's if you decide to drink. That's if you like alcohol. But I do like alcohol, and I like going out to parties. I like going out of town. I like clubbing. It's just like what everybody would do if they were my age and if they were into that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd class myself as a party girl. And this quarantine is really actually annoying me right now, because I would actually be out every single weekend if I could, but also I've got my own house now, so it's going to be boundaries to as of when I can have nights out or attend a house party or attend, you know, anything around alcohol. But yeah, so I'd say I'm a party girl. Somebody else assumed that I have been in a situation where my mental health has been bad. Yeah. I suffer with mental health. I have more good days than I do bad days, but when I have bad days, I have bad days. But I've had trouble in the past with myself, self-harm, abuse of alcohol. Like, I think everybody does deal with a sense of mental health in their life. Some is more noticeable than others, and some just, it's just not as noticeable, or they don't, I don't know how to word it, like, they don't act upon their mental health because they feel like they're just having a down day. Everybody has mental health somewhere along the lines. Like, there's so many varieties of mental health, and it doesn't necessarily, like, when you say mental health, people automatically think like you do lally, like, you know what I mean, like you're on medication, you're self-harming, you're doing this, you're doing that. And mental health isn't necessarily about mentally ill, do you know what I mean? Like, so forms of mental health is an eating disorder, OCD, like there's so many different varieties of mental health, so you have to be careful on how you word certain things to people, or how you can presume that somebody is a bad person, or is like, you don't want to roll yourself around because they have mental health. Like, it's huge, like it's huge. But yes, I have different backgrounds of mental health, and it will always be something that I struggle to deal with. But I've got the help, I've had the counselling, I've got the medication, but yeah. And if there's anybody else out there that can be suffering with that, then drop me a message. I'll link my Instagram down below. But yeah, there wasn't really that many assumptions for this video. I only asked a few people that I thought that I would ask, because I'd be like genuinely interested in what they would say, and I had some really good questions that I was actually happy to answer. But I would like to thank everybody who had sent me an assumption, who has supported this channel for me since I started like 5-6 months ago. Obviously, I want to do a lot more videos. I want to keep filming and uploading as much as I can, because YouTube is something that I really want to do for the rest of my life. Like, it's always something I've wanted to do. So the amount of people that have supported my channel since day one, that continue to support my channel, and that continue to get involved with the questions I put on my Instagram story, to film a video, it's all so appreciated, and I thank you everybody that is still continuing to support my channel and me. It means a lot. It really means a lot. Thank you to everybody that has supported this. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. But yeah, and I know I keep saying but I'm quite nervous, even though I'm just speaking to myself in the camera. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.